What is good? It's your boy Tim back at it again with another vid. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your people so we could all have a good time. But anyway, did that rhyme? Anyways, I got back to back story for y'all. You feel me? Stories for y'all. Not multiple in this vid, but just one. Yeah, I was kind of inspired by yesterday when I had posted that story because I was like, surely that can't be the only story that I have. Um, past experiences and everything like that. And of course, I'm not gonna get too personal or whatever. But yeah, like names and stuff like that. Nah. But I was thinking surely that can't be the only story that come to mind. And so really, I spent the rest of the time that I was awake yesterday to like really think like what other things that have I done. Now, I have one that I've been debating on whether or not I wanted to share with y'all because I mean, yeah, it's bad, but it's not like, well, it's bad, but it's I wouldn't say it. You get what well, y'all don't get what I'm saying. Dang. Well, I'm gonna just say it's bad. It's definitely bad. It's not like, but anyways, yes, I was debating on it because I'm like, yeah, like I almost ended up ruining my life over this. You feel me? And luckily, I ain't did it ever since. But I mean, it's in the past. And I was thinking like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna tell it. But then I'm like, bro, it's in the past, right? So I shouldn't receive no backlash, I guess I could say, from the people who are involved in this. You feel me? Uh, uh, so yeah, nothing bad or anything like that. I was in school and yeah. So anyways, yeah, let's get it on and popping. I'm trying to think. Was I in high? I was definitely in high school. I don't remember which. I think it might have either been. I think it might have been uh junior year or sophomore year. I don't think it was senior year. I wasn't on that type of time. But yeah, I used to have a big problem with I'm gonna just be honest, stealing. I used to steal a lot. I used to though. I don't do that no more. You feel me? Thank God. You feel me? But yeah, this is the reason why though. To be honest with you, this specific story was the reason why I don't do that no more. Because like I said, I almost ruined my life. But yeah. So I think this specific day, I was supposed to I think I was supposed to go to tutoring. I'm thinking it was because if it was band practice, I was going. But if it was, yeah, so yeah, it was either band practice or tutoring. I think it might have been tutoring. I'm leaning more on that side. But anyways, I was supposed to go because my grades were slipping, not because I was struggling, but because I didn't care at the time. Like I said, going through the motions and everything like that during that time, and so I really didn't care, and so I was just really just throwing everything away or trying to throw everything away because I didn't, but I still ended up graduating and everything. But yeah, so I was hanging out in the pack or the performing arts center of my school, right? And I was because I was supposed to go to tutoring, but then I'm like, how do I waste this time? Or I already knew how to waste. I'm thinking, okay, yeah. So I already knew how to waste the time. I was just went because I couldn't go in the main building of the school because it was teachers, it was uh, 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 basically all the staff were still there. And, I'm pretty sure they had to like grade assignments, tests, and everything. And then, of course, like I said, tutoring. You feel me? So I couldn't just be there because you feel me. I was, and so I was just walking around the performing arts center, just looking for an opportunity. What I mean by that is looking for an opportunity to you feel me still. But yeah, and I found one unfortunately. But yeah, so which was crazy because, well, I don't know. I'm thinking because it's been a minute, so I don't know if I was actually there to do that or I just saw the opportunity to do it and then was like, oh, yeah. But I don't know. I think it might have been the latter one. But, anyways, so I passed by this classroom. I'm talking about door wide open, and there's just people stuff right there. You feel me? And I'm like, and the thing is, I knew I was doing wrong because I was talking to my, not talking, but I was in my head, and I'm like, bro, let's not do this, bro. Something was telling me, like, bro, let's not. And of course, or not, of course, but mind you, this wasn't the first time that I've done some. You feel me? That I've done that specifically. You feel me? Before then, yeah, I crazy, but yeah. So I took the opportunity. You feel me? And went in there, literally, like, luckily I didn't go through everything because that probably would have been an even bigger situation. Luckily I only chose, or not even luck, but anyways, yeah. So just the first bag I end up pulling up to, and and when nobody was there, and the way this room was set up was, it was that door that I had walked into. It's that little, I guess I could say, green room area right there, and then if you there's another door on the other side of the room that leads to like the auditorium area, right? Um, yeah, the stage to the auditorium. So yeah, they were in there. I guess they were practicing, maybe with theater kids. I don't even know, but yeah. So they weren't gonna be in that room for a while, and I knew that. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, I'm taking my time with it because my intentions, once I found that opportunity, was to go through everything. But then I was like, yeah, nah. Once I got done with the deed, you feel me? But so first bag I see, go in there. I'm talking about rummaging through, and I found a wallet, right? And here's how I know I wasn't really cut out for that type of stuff. You feel me? Or, well, yeah, that type of stuff, right? So grab the wallet out the purse. It's out the purse type. You feel me? And open it up, cash in there, loose change in there. I took all of it, right? And like the crazy thing was the crazy thing was, I knew I wasn't cut like that when I took the I took the the money out the wallet, right? But then, like, as soon as I did that, you feel me, my hand started, I'm talking about this same hand just started shaking, like visibly shaking like this. And I was like, yo, you feel me? Like I said, this wasn't the first time, but it was different because I feel like I was diving, or maybe it could have been like I was diving deeper into that, or it could have been like, yeah, this is my first time actually doing some stuff, like, you feel me? Because it was the time before that, it was just dumb stuff that I would like, utensils, tape, paper, you know what I mean? If teachers had like, uh, I ain't gonna lie, I was a big back. But you know what I mean? If teachers had like snacks and stuff ducked off in their class, I would steal that too. You feel me? Gum, change, like I said, but never like bills type shit out of people's, and everything like that, right? And so, like I said, my hand started shaking like bad, and like where I almost dropped the money on the floor. But like, I don't know, ended up taking it anyways. And and yeah, right. So I ended up dipping that day, end up pocketing the money, and then putting putting the wallet back in the purse. Then I had saw that there were, I think it was Black and Mild or something in there, basically nicotine, cigars and stuff like that, right? And so I was like, yo, and I was naive, bro. Like, here's how I was naive to a lot of things people were doing in school, or at least my school, right? Because that was like the first time that I had seen some stuff like that, bro. Or cap, not the first time I had seen some stuff like that, but in school is what I meant to say. In school, right? And so I was like, yo, what is going on? You know what I mean? But I didn't pay it no mind because of course I was there for another reason. You feel me? And so I ended up dipping. end up pocketing the money, end up seeing what was, you feel me, the black and mild or whatever that was in there, right? End up dipping for the day. I don't know if it was the next day or I don't know, because I think this was like right before a break, maybe Thanksgiving break, maybe Christmas break, maybe spring break. I don't even. No, it was in the wintertime, I think. So yeah, like yeah, because if it was spring break, I don't think we would be. Yeah, so I think it might have been Thanksgiving break then, because it was like a long break, but I don't know. But yeah, so this was the second to last day before I went on break. I think it might have been a Thursday that I've done the deed, right? And so yeah, so do that. I end up dipping. Then the next day, uh, I end up going back to that class, but there was no bags or nothing, right? So I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't remember. But yeah. So I end up going back to that class. This time it ain't no bags in there. It ain't nobody in there, but the door is still wide open. You feel me? And so, and this was the dumb part. Oh my God. I wouldn't even say, I can't even put that excuse on I was a kid because I was a teenager. But I mean, still stupid. But yeah, pull back up, pull back up first off. Crazy. Then went in there, couldn't find nothing. So I looked through the cupboards and the drawers and everything that was in there, found some paint, right? And there was like a big table, well not a big table, but like a round table in the middle of the room, right? And I was like, I'm gonna send this person. I don't think okay, oh, okay, thank God. I thought I name dropped her for a minute. Definitely not. But yeah, because I saw her name in the joint. But anyways, yeah. Uh so I'm gonna send her a little message, right? And I was like, bet. So took the paint. I don't even think it was a paintbrush I used. I think it was paper or something. I don't know. But yeah. I think I put so and so check your wallet, aka or so and so check your wallet, PS stop smoking. I think that's what I put. Let's pause right there. Uh First off, I mean, yeah, like I said, oh, whoa, crazy. My bad, y'all. But yeah. First off, yeah. So let's pause there, right? I'm stealing, and then I pull up, and then tell her to stop smoking on top. Like, huh? And the crazy thing about that is, I'm gonna tell some more of my business. I started smoking like after high school, and so I'm like, which was crazy, like full circle thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, or I don't do it no more. But you feel me, like crazy. But anyways, yeah. So that second day end up basically vandalizing the table, right? Because I had put so and so check your wallet, PS stop smoking. Two wrongs, fighting the wrong with a wrong. Anyways, so didn't end up pocketing nothing. Didn't even take the paint or anything. I think I just left that message and then dipped off, right? So I end up going on break that same. So yeah, so that yeah, so bad. Ended up going on break, Thanksgiving break. Came back that same week, or came back the week after that break. Then Monday, I'm like, all right, bet, cool. I don't think I don't think so. Monday, nothing happened. Right, went through the whole day. Was just like, all right, bet, cool. Pulled up to school, and I was like, all right, let's just hope I don't get caught or don't get caught up, or you know what I mean. So went through the whole day, and I'm like, all right, bet, cool. Dropped my guard, ended up forgetting about it that same night, right? Came back Tuesday, right? I think I was in a Spanish class or something. I was in my second period class, right? Because I think we had 7 periods. So yeah, I was in my second period class, right? And I'm thinking like, and then the same thought, which was crazy also, because like as soon as the thought came back up to me and was like, yo, I definitely did do that. One of the administrators, once again, I ain't gonna name drop, but one of the administrators came in and they was like, is there a Timothy Ward in here? And as soon as I heard, I was like, oh, I know exactly what it was. I ended up packing my stuff. She didn't even have to say nothing, but she did. Cause like As soon as she came in and said, "Is there a Timothy Ward in here?" I started packing my stuff because I knew exactly what she was in there for, bro. Like which was I don't know how I got you feel me, but anyways, yeah. One thing and so yeah, I end up so yeah, she pulled up, was like, "Yo, is there a Timothy Ward in here?" And I'm like, "Yo, right here." And then she was like, "Come with me." I'm like, "Damn," you feel me? So dang. So I pull up, I end up packing my stuff up. I'm following her, and I'm thinking I'm going to the front office. Nah, I'm going to the okay. So the way our it was the attendance office. It was like the main office where all the the principal, the vice principal, everybody. Uh, and then it was like a police part, basically to if it's a lockdown type situation. I think they're there. That's what they're for. And then of course, if we somebody get out of line as far as that goes, like I did. Yeah. So we end up going to that part of the office, and instantly I start. Well, I don't start spazzing, but on the inside, I'm like, "Yo, am I about to go to jail, bro? Like, what is going on?" Right? And so I'm in there. They're basically asking like, "What was you?" Or they're basically telling me what was going on. Like, "Yeah, we caught you, or we saw you go in that room." Because one thing I didn't take into account when I did what I did, when I saw that opportunity, was cameras. See, like I said, stupid. You know what I mean? Dumb, dumb. You feel me? Because I was like, why didn't I think about that? Cameras. You feel me? Yeah, cameras outside. And the thing is, they said it themselves. They said I would have gotten away. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for me going back that next day on that stupid. You feel me? So I was like, bro. So like I'm not gonna never mind. So what got me caught was going back that next day and vandalizing the table, right? Which ended up being another charge too. You feel me? So trying to think what else. Oh, so I was in the office. They ended up calling my parents. My dad pulled up first. Tweak. I'm like, yo, right? And my mom ended up pulling up. So they basically telling them. And the thing is, I don't usually do, or I don't usually get in trouble, even for that. Like that was the only time that I had got caught. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, that was the only time I had got caught, right? Which was crazy because that wasn't the first. Like I said before, that wasn't the first time I did it, right? And so, long story short, they showed me and my parents the footage, right, of me basically going in the. Of course, there wasn't no cameras in the classroom, so it was just like footage of me walking in the classroom the day I did it and the day I came back. You feel me? So yeah, they caught me, and they was basically saying it's a pending situation when it comes to like if I'm going to jail or not. Well, I don't think I could go to jail at the time. Maybe like juvenile center or something. I don't know. But yeah. So well, in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm really about to go to jail, bro. And, which was like, bro, and I already knew, right? I already knew what was going to go down. If I'm not gonna get into detail, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I already knew what was going to happen, or one of the things that could happen, and I was like, yo, internally, I was gone. You feel me? Crazy thing about this situation is I didn't get like disciplined or whooped basically at this situation. I just got, I'm talking about heavily grounded. You feel me? Phone taken away, TV taken away. I don't even think I was doing nothing. I was really in my drawing bag that situation because I couldn't do nothing else. You feel me? Um, but what was looming in my mind was, I think that's the right word. Yeah, looming in my mind was the fact that I could go to jail. Now, the thing that they said was it's pending because of the fact that the parents, they were gonna see, or they had to, the school had to wait on if the parents were going to press charges on me and what I did. Oh my God. Thank the Lord Himself that they did not drop charges. Oh, because Brody, oh, I'm telling you, I was the wrong person to send you for me because I folded immediately, right? And so I'm like relieved. All they wanted was they wanted to pay back basically all the amount of money that I stole had to pay back. Now I had spent some of it, luckily not all of it, some of it, like a small amount of it, on dumb stuff like candy and stuff like that or whatever. Um, so I had to, and I still had it. So I ended up giving that back, and then I had like this thick jar of change that I had collected too, right? Over time. Ended up having to give all of that up, and then my mom had to pay out of pocket for the rest of it. You feel me? Look, yeah. So I was like, yo, I can tell you one thing. Any opportunity that I seen after that, I was like, nah. Didn't even give it no second thought. Like I remember, I think this was like maybe my senior year. I don't even know, but I was walking home, was walking past the bus, was walking past the bus with the doors open, and I knew what was in there. Same thing, backpacks and stuff, whatever. And I was looking at it, and I was like, literally stood there for like 2 seconds. I was like, because it's that opportunistic thing. So I was like, yeah, nah. Ended up just back on my way. You feel me? Back to where I was going. I think I was going home. So yeah, back home. You feel me? I was like, yeah, nah. And what the embarrassing side to that, I mean, yeah, obviously that whole situation was embarrassing, but I think I got suspended for almost a week after that situation, and they ended up telling the band because they ended up telling my band directors. And so coming back, like I kind of saw that on my band direct, and the thing is, it was embarrassing because I don't, like I said, I never got caught before that, and I never got in trouble on a regular. Not even at Judson. That was the only time that I had, you feel me, had an offense at, you feel me, the school, right, or that school, you feel me. And so the man, I can see the disappointment. I can see the disappointment on his face, and I was like, yeah. So long, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can already. I didn't do none of that after that, bro. Like that whole, because I'm telling you, I would have folded. I would have folded if I had. I put in handcuffs, bro. So if there's kids watching, matter of fact, not even just kids, for all of y'all who watching, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do anything having to do with that or similar to that. Don't do that. If like I said, if it's kids and you still in school and you see an opportunity, go the other way, bro. Go. I'm telling you, go the other way, because you're gonna be in the same situation that I was in, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel a lot. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm thinking like maybe I shouldn't say this story, but anyways, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm ended up doing it anyways. But anyways, yeah. Like and comment if y'all enjoyed. You feel me? Uh, yeah. It's not back to back stories, which was crazy. I got more embarrassing stories. Some most in school, some out of school. You feel me? So yeah, I'm which was crazy. I'm kind of glad I did this so I could come up with more or think about more stories. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, enjoy the rest of this day. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all do too. Peace.